Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to another Brisbane season mode episode. Last time it's a go around. I'm off stream the last couple of days because I was being a little bit upset on yesterday. Well, last week ago. Because I don't want to tell you why because it's just like really embarrassing. It's just like it's not Collingwood or whatever, but it's like related to relationships and stuff like that. So I don't want to say it because it's just like don't want to tell you the full story about it. Um, but anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day. This is the round, so that's Gary round in North Melbourne versus Brisbane, which is Brisbane are gonna go against my old team, which is North Melbourne, and yeah, let's go straight into it. Lineups for looks like North Melbourne has a Guernsey update. It looks like it. Oh wait, yeah, it looks like a away game. Looks like it's a probably a Kangaroo sign, and then yeah, so there's all away games because it's like in Rosebery Park. Let's get off the new, start off with the, updates for today. We'll see if we got anything of AFLW or AFL or something like, the AFL is finished, but we need to, okay, not manage career, whoops, hang on. I didn't press on pro teams, advantage, wait, what? I didn't mean to do that because I didn't check my pro team for a sec. The Premiership Challenge. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna just do like reward climbing and stuff like that. Packs. Let's go. I go off. Apply fill. Apply fill. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Maybe just confirm that. How do I open it again? I can't remember. Match pack. Oh, there you go. Open pack. There you go. Team builder. Rollins. Let's see what we've got here. Oh well, there's two Guernseys. Well, I'll take those two North Melbourne things. Force packs. There you go. No packs available. Cool. Is there no pack or no? No. Okay. I I pressed the wrong thing, so I might go to Academy for now, and then Club Management, AFLW. No, no updates for AFLW yet, so it's because I might wait until August, alright, gather around, here we go, play, and I still got the, also guys, just to let you know, I got the away Guernsey, which is Brisbane Lions, so it's really unique, so, yeah, I'm gonna start off the lineups here, so we've got here. So who I need to change? Probably, actually, wait. Is that Dan Rowley here? I think I'm gonna try to find him, but nah. Wait. Kai Coleman. Yeah, I'll put him to next to not Cam Renner. What do I? Not Will Ashcroft. I probably put him into Logan Morris. Yeah, I'll put him in, replace him, and then Draper will be next to Andrews. Andrews will be there. There you go. Start the match and let's rock and roll.
It's time for something that we've been looking forward to since the fixture was announced. gather round, where every club converges on Adelaide for a weekend of footy like no other. We're live from Barossa Park.
We're set for an enthralling contest between North Melbourne and Brisbane. We have one of last week's winners up against one of last week's losers. Today's match will offer further insight on where these teams sit in the pecking order.
The skipper leads his team out onto the field.
I'm joined by Daniel Harper. Great to have you along, Harp. How do you see this one unfolding?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I've tipped the Roos. I think they're a better side than many have given them credit for. If they can take the game on and give their forwards enough supply, they're every chance.
Thanks for that, Harp.
Plenty of noise and excitement as we await the coin toss.
Third place North Melbourne came into their round 14 1999 match with the fourth place Brisbane Lions on a 9-match winning streak. That seemed set to end when the Lions led by 26 points at half-time. But a 5-goal to 2 third term narrowed the margin to a much more manageable 8 points by three-quarter time. That became 4 when Corey McKernan goaled with 2 minutes to go before Anthony Stevens marked just inside 50 inside the final minute. His kick from the arc split the middle with just enough carry, and North's task was now to absorb the final 20 seconds. They did so thanks to a superb piece of bodywork by defender Glenn Archer just ahead of the siren. The Roos home by 2 to stretch their winning sequence to 10. The final scores 15-12, 102 to 15-10, 100.
Dunkley, what's he got on offer?
Through the centre square he goes. Cameron, that's a big play.
The Roos are on the back foot almost immediately. It was an easy setup for this first shot at goal.
That won't score. It's a disappointing result. Can he find a teammate? Stevens snares the loose ball. He's hit up the lead. Searching kick. And that's a letdown. He's been called to play on. Good luck catching him. What a run this is. Gives it everything. Draper, great hands there.
They should be on the board with a goal.
No trouble at all.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Rocket, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
The Lions with the first goal. Ashcroft gets his hand to it. Dunkley. He's put the foot down. Blasts away. Cameron, great body work.
He'll surely go back and slot this.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
The coach has got his hand covering his mouth. It's not hard to imagine what he's saying.
Daniel, tasked with the kick in. Quality delivery by foot.
He's made a bright start. Dunkley
Wins it back. Great mark.
sees something he likes.
Breaks the line. Time to measure the kick.
Cameron gets to the front spot and can line them up.
Bread and butter, you'd think.
He couldn't miss this, could he? Oh, he's made a meal of it.
Whatever their score ends up being today, it'll be at least 5 points short of what it should have been.
It's being played in one half of the ground at the moment.
Stevens has found some space. McDonald with a chance to relieve the pressure.
Davies Uniacke,
A model of consistency.
Larkey,
This is good ball movement.
Sherry.
Off he goes. They can't catch him.
They've worked it well. How's the entry?
Neil!
Takes an excellent grab. No time like the present. Uses his pace to great effect.
Quick kick towards centre half forward. Andrews has a vice-like grip. Good hands.
That'll work. Golden opportunity here. 2 in a row if he gets it, and he does.
That will do his confidence the world of good to start like that.
The Lions have made an impressive start. Sherry got his palm to it. Davies-Uniacke comes steaming through. Sheasel. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
It's only early, but you feel like this is an important kick.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Powell, Sheasel, breaks the line. Probing ball. Leicester wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. The ump calls play on. Backs himself in. Good luck catching him. What's he got on offer? Gets his kick despite the heat. Murphy uses the body well. Gotta go now. This is promising, showing some dare. A second bounce. Wants to take the game on. Here's a chance. Steadies, fires, and misses.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Taking no risks with the kick in. McDonald normally delivers. That's an impressive mark. Good looking kick. They're moving the footy well here. Can he hit a target? A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. He's off. He's put the foot down. Going for territory. Rayner outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. The seas just parted for him, and he has taken full toll.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
The Lions are playing with confidence and flair early. The two big men do battle. Wardlaw, Sheasel in the right spot. The defence has fallen down. Darling is in the clear and marks uncontested.
Straightforward, you would think.
No problems there.
They certainly needed that one. They've been outplayed early, but that might kickstart them.
Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding. Ashcroft slaps it out. Dunkley swoops. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Murphy! He's taken a beauty. He's been run down from behind. Berry takes a bounce. Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
The Lions are up and about early. Punch clear. Dunkley can send them into attack. Good luck catching him. They're a big chance here. Lace out. Great footy. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
So a timely goal late in the piece. Ashcroft wins it out of the centre. Dunkley. The Lions with a fast start, but plenty of work still to do. It's quarter time. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
The Lions are Monty's to stretch their winning streak further today, if that first quarter is any guide. There's no sign of complacency in this side, and they are winning in most areas. They look absolutely primed for bigger and better things later in the season.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
No second guess. Trust in each other, trust in the game plan, and back yourself
Come on, man.
in every
Let's
contest.
do this, boys.
Yeah, let's
Come
get
on,
it.
boys. Let's do this.
Ashcroft wins it out of the centre. He's copped some of his own medicine. They're tackling with great intent. Ashcroft has got on top. Draper. He loves to run and carry. He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Payne intercepts. What's he got on offer? Trying to catch them out. This is promising, showing some dare. Delivers it inside 50. Bailey got to the right position and hung on.
To make it effectively a 5-goal game.
It's a thumping kick, but it's off target and minus score.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
The Roos are struggling to transition the footy. Stevens can keep it moving. Comben. They need a spark. Sheasel. That one was always his. They're keeping the ball well. Powell. This should end in a shot at goal. Curtis has it within range. Good handball. The Lions with an opportunity now. Handballs it to nobody. Time to turn on the Jets. Wilmot. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Provides some run. He's still going. 3 in a row coming up. What a patch they're having.
The Roos have to try something different, or this game could be well gone by half-time.
The Lions by 28. The two big men do battle. Good ruck work and good roving too. Can he impose himself on the match? Away he goes. Takes them on. Sets sail for home, and he has delivered.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. The big men fly. Davies Uniacke. Wardlaw running in support. He's off. A second bounce. Through the centre square he goes. The Lions are playing some great footy. Cameron marks, and this is in danger of becoming a rout.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
He might have thought about hand passing. They could be in here if it sits. Daniel wins and he needed to. Kicking for his first. Free kick for insufficient intent, and this could be costly.
I think that was a skill error.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if he can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The Roos need to pull their finger out. They've been poor. Ashcroft with the tap. Draper. He loves to run and carry. Can they get another one here? They're running riot.
That's two. He's causing them plenty of headaches down there.
They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Draper just had to get it out. The Roos have won it back. Squeezes the kick. Bouncing ball. Payne gets to it first. Takes a bounce. This is exciting footy. Sets a task for the forwards. Murphy gets to the front spot and can line them up. Leaves them in his wake. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
He's usually very accurate, and that was no exception. Great play.
This one might be settled now. Ashcroft showing his skills. Draper, centre square, loose ball. Coleman swoops on it. Breaks the line. What's he got on offer? It'll take his best. Not looking likely. They're behind.
Some slightly shabby defending going on out there, but just a one-point tax this time.
The Roos have been embarrassed today. Daniel has found some space. Spargo in the clear. Comben all on his own. Doesn't often waste it. O'Sullivan dangerous to leave on his own. Can he find a teammate? That's symptomatic of their malaise. No time like the present. This is promising, showing some dare. Inside 50 with the kick. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Murphy, he's put the foot down. Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Lions are playing supreme footy at the moment. Can they keep it going? It's a tough game. Ashcroft dishes it off. Berry, he's stopped in his tracks. They've worked it well. Good luck catching him. Goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
That's a great reward for work ethic. He deserved that goal.
The Lions are absolutely airborne at the moment. The big men fly. Parker, Wardlaw. Through the centre square he goes. Powell, the Roos have been out of sorts. Neal heads off the danger with a well-judged mark. He's been called to play on. Backs himself in. Can he hit a target? Zorko uses the body well. Sees something he likes. Leaves them in his wake. What a run this is. Look at him go. Shades of Phil Manasseh. Draper, drop punt, and he has put it away.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today. His confidence must be soaring.
The Lions are showing why they were well back to win this match. Sherry punches it out of the ruck. He's been industrious. In no man's land. Dunkley in the centre square. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Gives it everything. Daniel went bang. Murphy, important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Dunkley wins it back. Great mark. Keen to get the ball moving. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
What's he got on offer? He's generally a good kick. Larky works hard to present. He doesn't waste many. Spargo is in the clear and marks uncontested. Not sure what the idea was there. The ump calls play on. Uses his pace to great effect. The Lions got off to a fast start and they've kept the foot down. This match appears at their mercy. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Lions aren't all that keen on handballing, and why would they be when you're winning so many contested marks? It's a bit of a rinse and repeat scenario at the moment. Win ball, kick ball, mark ball. It's monotonous but mightily effective, and I think we have to expect it to continue because the opposition just don't seem to have any way of counteracting it. If what you're doing is working, you'd be silly to change it, no matter how bored the rest of us might get.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Sherry showing his skills. Powell turned over. Bursts through the middle. Takes them on. This is exciting footy. Good luck catching him. Runs to 40 and hammers it home.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. Punch clear. Powell. Wardlaw. Well-weighted kick. Quality delivery by foot. McKercher gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them, and he's about to hurt them again.
McKercher has one already. Now it's two.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? Sherry gets his hand to it. Parker in his natural habitat. Powell. He's put the foot down. He's blazed away. Neal was quick to judge the fall of that ball. Gotta go now. Backs himself in. Gets his kick despite the heat. Draper had his name written all over it. Sees an opportunity and plays on. He loves to run and carry. He's everywhere at the moment. Rayner has got loose. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Looks good. He's steered it through.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Lions, in this form, would challenge anybody. Punch clear, like Batman and Robin. Sheasel, Hardiman. He's so clean with the footy. Larky drops into the hole and marks. Curtis on a lead. Just needs an accurate kick now.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
The assignment is simple, and he makes no mistake.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
That might make them feel a bit better. It's been a woeful performance. Ashcroft has rucked tirelessly. Dunkley, Bailey in the thick of it as ever. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Rucks go at it. Sheasel, solid tackle, keeps it low. Scott, it's a hot footy. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Larky. Low. Normally delivers. Well played. They need a mark. Neal wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Off he goes. They can't catch him. Good penetration on the kick. That's a great hit up. Wanting to get on with the job. Managed to get a handball away. Ashcroft provides some run. That is going very close. Not close enough.
I don't think anyone would have been surprised if that had gone through. So well have they kicked it goal today.
The Roos have been consigned to a face-saving exercise.
It's a bad mistake.
He's already got 2 on the board and he's proving a real handful.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
You've got to take the positive. Perhaps they can turn that into a 7-point play.
Daniel brings it back in. Honours the lead. He's put the foot down. Can he impose himself on the match? Good handball. McKercher getting involved. Andrews gathers. He loves to run and carry. He's still going. Approaching the 50. Wants to take the game on. He's completely shanked it and ended up missing everything. Shaves the grass with that one. Stevens working hard and being rewarded. Pink has charged into space. They might be out here playing for pride now. No wonder coaches go grey. This is promising, showing some dare. Long ball in. Rayner takes a beauty. What's he got on offer? Good luck catching him. He's kicked it like an arrow.
This is one to keep in the memory bank, so that when you come up against this mob in the future when the wheel is turned, and it will, you can pay them back in full.
The Roos will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. Ashcroft has got on top. Sheasel. They're tackling with venom today. Sherry gets his hand to it. Scott, he ran into a brick wall. Stevens, it's no place for the faint-hearted. That's not ideal. They've put themselves under pressure. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Uses his pace to great effect. Murphy, right place, right time, goal.
It's safe to say they'll be scooping the votes today. This is some performance.
The Lions look in the mood to dish out a real hiding here. Ashcroft gets his hand to it. Dunkley. Through the centre square he goes. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Decides to go. Breaks the line.
That's not his best effort. In fact, it's one of his worst. I've liked his game today.
Stevens.
No easy exit.
Berry affects the turnover.
Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say? A minor score.
The opposition must be thinking, thank heaven for small mercies.
McKercher to bring it back in. Daniel has found some space. He's hit up the lead. Some indirect ball movement here. Berry in the right spot at the right time. Stevens is calm in a crisis. Good thinking and good execution too. Constanti makes position. Hipwood cuts it off. Sees something he likes. He's put the foot down.
They've got winners all over the park.
This ought to end in a goal. Seizes the moment. Golden opportunity here. Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
And they're just having fun now. This has long ceased to be a contest, and it's become a case of fill your boots.
The Lions with a late one on the verge of three-quarter time. Sherry gets his hand to it. Powell, Scott, inside 50 with the kick. Larkey commands the footy. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Wilmot wants to take the game on. Off he goes. They can't catch him. Good luck catching him. Blasts away. Rayner! He's plucked it and should have a shot. Provides some run. For a boost just before the break. This is very close. It's squeaked in for a goal.
Well, I'm sure he'll remind his teammates of that one at training during the week.
The Lions have been magnificent. I'm not sure anyone could stop them in this mood.
What's happening down there, Gary?
The Roos don't want to handball the footy. They just keep throwing it on the boot and hoping for the best. Smart teams are never going to let you get away with that. Is it a case of a poor game plan, or are these players simply not listening to the coach? Either way, they'll have more success if they can start using handball as a creative weapon that gives the players ahead of the ball an opportunity to lead and take uncontested marks rather than having to deal with constant body contact, which is not only unproductive, but a taxing way to play the game.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
No second guess. Trusting each other, trusting the game plan, and back with
Come on,
everything.
Yeah, let's get it.
Ashcroft got his palm to it. Draper has turned it on today. Berry through the centre square he goes. I've got you covered, he says. Away he goes, and he's kicked a ripper.
The Roos just haven't worked hard enough. It's as simple as that. They haven't given themselves a chance, and that'll be the most disappointing thing for them.
The Lions have been magnificent, but they haven't had much opposition, to be fair. Draper just shoveled it out. Berry, that's an aggressive handball. McCluggage takes them on. It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
The Roos have got some restless fans in the stands, and you can't blame them. There's nothing they can take away from this.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get.
Draper under pressure. Berry dishes it off. He's put the foot down. A second bounce. Goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
The only competition they've got out there is each other.
Sherry with a deft tap. Davies-Uniacke got to get it on quickly. It's loose in the middle. Sherry wins it back. Scott with time. Great play. McKercher marks. That's hard to stop.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
For a much-needed goal, and he has put it through.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Ashcroft wins it. They have a good understanding, those two. Provides some run. Steadies. Fires. Bullseye!
He's exerting a huge influence over this match. 1 minute he's winning a clearance, the next he's kicking a goal. His work ethic is enormous.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Sherry punches it out of the ruck. Powell, Davies-Uniacke, Parker. He'll feel that one. Can he hit a target? Bailey didn't need to be asked twice. Bursts through the middle. Indecision proves costly. Murphy dealt with the pressure. In no man's land. Zorko. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. This should be a goal. Big chance, and he does not let them down. The Lions go on their merry way. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Davies-Uniacke. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? Payne runs onto it. Wants to take the game on. Junk times come early. Zorko uses the body well. Through the centre square he goes. Berry puts the foot down and away he goes. Needs to get this one bending, but can't.
Perhaps a little bit of complacency is creeping in. There was time and space to make that an easier shot.
McKercher brings it back in. Spargo in the clear. Coleman picks off the pass. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Breaks the line. He's a good thing here. He won't miss this. And the commentator's curse strikes again.
Not to worry, I'm sure there'll be another opportunity coming up very soon.
The Roos have been embarrassed today. That's well played. Davies-Uniacke with a chance to relieve the pressure. Quality delivery by foot. Searching kick. Ashcroft takes an excellent grab. He's off. He's put the foot down. What a run this is. Look at him go. Shades of Phil Manasseh. It's in good hands now. He struck it well. It's a goal.
Have they proved their point yet?
This is more like a horror movie than a football match. Ashcroft showing his skills. Draper, what a game he's played. Berry takes a bounce. Heads in towards goal, and the kick is true. Great play.
You hate to say it, but they're just not having a go.
The Roos are having one of those days. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. Davies-Uniacke. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Larkey. It's a desperate tackle. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Sherry punches it out of the ruck. Davies-Uniacke. Looks good. He's steered it through.
The Roos are obviously not going to win this game, but they've still got to strive to get something out of it.
This has been a real smashing. Can they paper over a few cracks? Sherry showing his skills. Davies-Uniacke. That might have been dropping the ball. Provides some run. A second bounce. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
But the horse is dead already.
The Roos are having a nightmare. Ashcroft looking for territory. Draper wants to take the game on. Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
It's pretty more fun than forward to kicking big bags.
The Roos have had their pants pulled down today. Ashcroft has probably got the points at this stage. Through the centre square he goes. Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
The ruse, a shot. What a debacle it's been. Ashcroft has rucked tirelessly. Draper, Berry, he'll work all day. Time to turn on the Jets. Coleman, it's a tough game. Had some assistance. Bouncing ball. Takes a bounce. Uses his pace to great effect. He could have run in further, but he didn't need to. It's another one.
Would there be any danger of someone actually defending?
The ruse will be burning the tape of this match. Sherry wins it out of the centre. Parker trying to find a path. That was almost handed to him. Breaks the line. Bursts through the middle. Look at him go. Shades of Phil Manasseh. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
Just when we thought the days of big bags of goals were gone, this has been attacking footy at its very best.
They haven't got bored yet, and you'd have to say they're not going to. Good ruck work. Davies Uniacke. He's been industrious. Anyone's ball. Payne wins, and he needed to. Managed to get a handball away. Which way will it bounce? Wilmot. His hand passing is a weapon. Bailey takes them on. He's put the foot down. What a run this is. Approaching the 50. They've been deadly in front of the sticks, but that's a miss.
I'm not sure why he took the shot from there. He could have made it easy for himself.
McKercher to bring it back in. Daniel can keep it moving. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Coleman leads his opponent, showing real strength. Daniel accepted the invitation. Stevens presents in space. Davies Uniacke in the centre square. What's he got on offer? I've liked his game today. Larkey on a lead. He's off. Clever kick. Curtis is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement. Playing for pride now. Neal is there to thwart that play. He's been called to play on. And that finally is the end of that. It was the smashing to end all smashing. That wasn't much of a contest, Half. How did you see it?
That was absolutely... Now, look, let's be real. We know how and why they happened, so I don't think we need to analyse it too much. One hand.
Okay, then. I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty more in the next couple of days. Thanks, Hart. Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.
Alrighties. Yeah, hopefully this is it. Brisbane versus North Melbourne versus Brizzy. Next up we have here can I say something to this one? But I don't want to say it loud. I don't want to say it loud because my younger bros is at home right now. But because it's school days, but yeah, I got him. I got tickets on that game, so yeah, it's like, so maybe on this week or Sunday I'll probably take him to that game, and it's part of his birthday present, so I don't want to say it out loud, so yeah, yeah, so yeah, alright, So yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day, folks. And make sure, hope you have a wonderful day. Because sorry about the whisper. I'll see you guys all next one in round six, which is Melbourne versus Brisbane. So yeah, hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye.